Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Christopher Gennari. I am the professor of the online HIS 100 World Civ 1 course. Sections OL 9, 9A, and 9B. OL 9, OL 9A, and OL 9B. There's been a lot of confusion at the start of this course, and so I figured I will just get us started. Make a series of videos that explain the entire course and how it works. For some of you who have done this before, it won't be a problem. For others, I am hoping that it is the way to answer all of your questions. Okay, so when you log in, this is the screen you will see. It will have your courses that you're currently in. You go to our current course, OL9, and this is what you'll get. The big thing that's going to be here, this will not be populated ever. So the big thing is these three things. These 3 points. Now, the about, you never have to go to. It will never be used. It just has a very generic about. It is mostly made by web study. It has really nothing to do with us. So ignore it. The second thing is the timeline. The timeline is where all of the information is for the course. And we will go through each of these parts. The third is the tests. Now that includes quizzes, which are multiple choice, and tests, which are essays. We will have separate videos on each of these. So, but when you need to take one, you will come to the test tab. Quizzes and tests go live on Wednesday. You could start taking them on Wednesday. They end at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. So you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to take the quiz or the test. So lots of time. But once you start a quiz or a test, you have to complete it within that session. So once you say, take a test, yes, for a quiz you have 10 minutes. For a quiz you have 10 minutes. For a test you have 3 hours, 180 minutes. We will look at that when we do the test in the quiz section. All right. So, this is the introduction. We're going to do the simple stuff. Get it out of the way, nice and easy. At the top, you got me. All right. This is how you know you are in the right class. You have the class, you've got me, we have this course start date, we have when our we end. Though our end date is before 12/24. It's actually in the first week or so of December. We're a 13-week course. So this is when basically all data stops being able to be entered into the course. But our last test, our last session, our last meeting is in the first or second week of December. So announcements. Announcements are where you go for announcements. It has announcements. It's got the date. It has a date of when I've added something new. So this is where I will tell you quizzes are now live. This is where I will tell you, hey, new video series is up. This is where I will tell you I am doing a lecture at the Cherry Hill Library or in Burlington if you want to show up. So when you log in, this will tell you if something has changed because this will represent the date of when new data is entered. Office hours has office hours. Now, my official office is at Blackwood campus, Madison 309C at the Blackwood campus. Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 11 and from 4:30 to 5:30. I am guaranteed to be there. I have a secretary outside who will vouch for me. So you can come and stop by and come and see me. If you can't meet at this time between 10 and 11 a.m. or between 4:30 and 5:30 on a Tuesday or a Thursday, then we can make an appointment. There's not a lot of time else on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm in class most of the day, so that's what I have available. But on Mondays and Wednesdays, we can make an appointment to meet at either Blackwood at my office or at the Cherry Hill campus if that's easier for you. The Cherry Hill campus, we meet in room 114 because that's the faculty meeting room. There's a bunch of cubicles, so we can meet and discuss your tests, your quizzes, whatever you want to discuss. But to do that, you need to make an appointment. I am not on campus on Mondays and Wednesdays. So make an appointment and show up, and I will be there. Okay? So that's office hours. The calendar. The calendar has the dates when everything is due. The quizzes and the tests will open, will go live, will be available to take the Wednesday before this date. It will be announced in the announcements. We have already changed, just so you know, we have already changed and pushed back the quiz for Chapter 1 because there's been confusion with the textbook, there's been problems with the textbook, and so we're just going to push that back. It's only a 10-question multiple choice quiz, so it's not a problem, and we're pushing it back to 10/1 to October 1st. The calendar will reflect that in the next day or so. Or we're moving everything. I think we're moving everything. In fact, I have to even edit that. We're moving everything to October 8th, which is the week before Test 1. So this will be October 8th, this will be October 8th, and then Test 1 will be October 15th. Now, I highly recommend do not wait until October 8th to start doing this work because that doesn't leave you a lot of time to do your test. We'll talk about that. But the idea is Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 quizzes will be updated to reflect the new time, the new additional time given to students because the publisher had a problem with the textbooks. Okay, so that's a calendar. That is where this video is going to end. We're going to end there. This is going to be video 1. Intro. The next one we're going to do is documents, and then we have our lectures. So we may do lectures first because they're fairly simple. So, thank you.